Hi everyone, in this video we'll discuss video display devices and raster scan display devices. The primary output device in a graphical system is the video monitor. Historically, if you see, operation of almost all the video monitors is based upon the standard CRT. This is my cathode ray tube. Opposite to my electron gun, I have phosphorus coating. The primary components of an electron gun is a heated metal cathode and a control grid. Heat is supplied to the cathode by passing current through the coil of wires known as filament. This control grid is used to control the intensity of my electron beam. And I have a focusing system which is used to focus the electron beam to a small area of cross section. Otherwise, this electrons repel each other and the electron beam gets spreaded out. And I have horizontal and vertical deflection plates which produces magnetic field so that it controls the direction of my electron beam. When this electron beam falls on this phosphorus coating, phosphorus starts emitting light. But this light will last only for a little amount of time. So what I have to do is I have to redraw my image quickly in a second so that human eye can see the image without any flickers. Right? This is what I have explained in this slide, basic operation of a CRT. And I have to refresh the image, that is redraw the picture quickly by directing the electron beam back over the same screen points so that human eye can see the image without any flickering. Right, now we'll discuss what is phosphor persistence. Right, how long the phosphorus continue to emit light even after the CRT beam is removed is known as persistence. Right? How long it can glow even after this electron beam is removed is known as persistence of my phosphorus. Actually, low persistence phosphorus I'll be using for animation, and if I need a static image, I should use high persistence phosphorus. And you know what is refreshing? Redrawing the image in the same position to avoid flickering is known as refreshing. Refreshing rate is how many times in a second I am redrawing the image is my refresh rate. Right? And usually for films and in TV, right, I have to refresh 24 times per second. If the refreshing rate is less than 24 frames, right, I could see flickers. Normally in olden days, films, old films, the refreshing rate is just 16 frames. What do you mean by frame? Frame is nothing but the complete screen area. Right, complete screen area, that is electron beam sweeping the complete screen area one time is known as one frame. If it screens second time from top to bottom, it is 2 frames. Right, so older films, right, the refreshing rate is 16 per second. Right, so I'll say 16 frames per second. Since it is less than 24, right, there will be flickering. After that, in 1920s, motion film pictures increased the rate to 24, and after that it was increased to 25 in European countries and 30 in United States. Right, coming to raster scan display. What do you mean by raster? Raster is nothing but an array of pixels. Right, raster is nothing but array of pixels. You can see this arrangement of pixels, right, denote the character B. And it was developed in early 70s and today is the dominant hardware technology. Raster based system is the dominant hardware technology. right? So here I told this pixel, if I take a picture, right, picture description is stored as picture elements or pixels in my memory. The portion of the memory that holds my pixels or picture elements is known as frame buffer. And you know what is resolution? Resolution is nothing but maximum number of pixels that I can display without overlapping is known as resolution. Displaying maximum number of pixels without overlapping is resolution. And what do you mean by aspect ratio? Aspect ratio is nothing but ratio of width to height. Right, ratio of width to height is aspect ratio. And I told already, frame buffer is nothing but the portion of the memory that holds my picture. That holds my picture is frame buffer. Right, a portion of the memory where my image is stored is known as frame buffer. And here you have to remember two terms, bit planes or bit depth. What do you mean by depth? Depth is nothing but the number of pixels used to represent a single pixels. I repeat, number of bits used to represent a single pixel. Right? And you know what is resolution? Maximum number of pixels that I can display without overlapping. Maximum number of pixels horizontally and vertically, right, that I can display without overlapping. So this shows, the first two things shows my resolution, and this into 8 is for for representing a single pixel how many bits I am using, right? So here in this resolution, to represent a single pixel, I am using 8 bits. Here also 8, here I am using 24 bits to represent a single pixel. And next is, what do you mean by monochrome display? Monochrome display. Mono means for every pixel I use only one bit. To represent a single pixel, I am using only one bit. So only one bit means 2 power 1, which is equal to 2. So how many possible colors? 2. What will be there? Black and white. Monochrome display is nothing but it is black and white. So otherwise I can call this monochrome display as bitmap display. Here 3-bit color display. 3-bit. To represent a single pixel, I am using 3 colors. To represent a single pixel, I am using 3 colors. So totally how many colors are possible? 2 raised to 3, which is equal to 8. You can see all the 8 colors. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have everything is 0 means RGB is 0 means black. RGB is 1 means it is white. In between colors it is shown. Next is 24-bit planes, or I can say 24-bit depth. What do you mean by depth? Number of bits used to represent a single pixel is known as depth. Right. So if I use 24 bits to represent a single pixel, I can say such system as true color system or full color system. Right. Why I am saying this as two color system or full color system? Right. For color, I'll be using the primary colors red, green and blue. So 24, out of this 24, 8 bits for red, 8 bits for blue and 8 bits for green. So how many colors is possible? 2 per 24. Almost n number of colors. Right, almost I can cover all colors. So it is known as true color system or full color system. Right, so what do you mean by 1 bit deep? Deep or depth or bit plane means, right, how many bits I am using to represent a single pixel. So here I am using only 1 bit to represent a pixel. So possible color is 2 power 1, which is nothing but 2. Only 2 possible colors, that is black and white. 8-bit deep frame buffer. What do you mean by 8-bit deep frame buffer? To represent